entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor possibly to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concerns for the strengths of the other, as well as the plots, the dynamics of this fixture, all thrown in to a fascinating mix. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And having a look at the lineups here, it looks very much, Jim, like a 5-4-1.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who could make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Yes, he'd be my pick. This is gone, that's a foul. That's going to be a booking. Clears it away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Caicedo. And Lavia. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Marcos Roja. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a good foot in there. Marcos Roja. Badiashile. Now Colwell. Lavia. Badiashile. And Cucurella. He'll try to keep this alive. Foot in. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Chip through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has left him in a heap. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Caicedo. Fernandez. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Spread out to the left. One straight back. That's very neat. Played into the middle. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is one way to stop him. Fernandez. He's felt that, hasn't he? He's pulled him up for that challenge. He's gone for the shot. That's a half-decent try. They've played it short. Here comes the cross. Towering header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Pedro Neto. Good ball. Jackson! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Moved on forwards, and that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Palmer. Sado. Now this could be a Jackson! He's going for goal! Colwell. James. Pedro Neto. Nice control.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
James. Pedro Neto. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's been taken short. Referee's given a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Great chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Jackson very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Is there, and he can pick it up. Palmer. Oh, perfectly measured that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pedro Neto gets his pass away. He's through here. Oh, it is over the line. Lavia, well played right into... And the shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Jackson has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Gomez. And it's played forward. It's a fair tumble under that challenge. It's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Colwell and Caicedo, Lavia, that's surely a foul, free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Lavia. Now who's going to be first to this? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Caicedo. Showing good feet. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Fiddles it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Pedro Neto. Interesting ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Fernandez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
So here comes a substitution. Gomez. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Jackson! And another time! It's in! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Correa. Rodrigue. And it's lofted through here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apology. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, there's the clearance. Gomez. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Lavia. Nice sequence of passes this. No, he's not getting his way this time. And they win it back again. Jackson. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! And for a moment, time stood still. Lavia. Rodrigue. Johnson, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Gomez. And it's hoisted clear. Mudryk.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Cucurella. Mudryk. Start all over again with the goalkeeper. Colwill, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Mudryk. And he has been fouled there. This is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Nkunku. Caicedo. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Good running, strong and purposeful. Marcos Roca. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward. Caicedo. Approach does pay off here. Caicedo. Marcos Roca. And the referee brings it to a close.